Dave Mustaine apparently has cancer.
Oh, he has throat cancer, probably because he talks like that.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Just naturally, his body's like, something's wrong.
I was diagnosed with cancer. I have no idea why.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies.
Hello.
Hello, me.
It's me again.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, a.k.a. everyone.
Yeah.
That's Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, right?
If you're not over 50, we're talking about Megadeth. Or from Brazil.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. This week we watched Crossroads
Crossroads.
Yeah.
featuring Britney Spears. So shout out to this the viewers for voting for this.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I guess.
thanks. This is our first There Are Too Many Movies throwback episode.
Hell yeah. So welcome to There Are Too Many Movies throwback.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
Thank you for
already
listening. It's
It's a new format. It's a new format. Every once in a while, we're going to do... it's like anytime we want to talk about an older movie
Or an awful movie.
or an awful movie, we're going to let our followers on Instagram decide.
You guys thought this was awful?
Well, no, I
Let's
guess we'll
go
get to
on.
it. I guess we'll get
There were
to
some mature themes throughout.
But first, do you want to talk about what we've been watching?
Yes, I do.
What you been watching, Chris?
Come back to me. I don't remember.
Yup. Nope.
Wilson, what you been watching?
I've been playing Fire Emblem because I'm a weeboo. So basically anime. So no,
Okay.
nothing.
Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
Yep.
the classic.
Classic video game series that is very niche and no one cares about. So move on.
Speaking of niche, guess what I've been watching?
Huh.
You won't guess it because nobody watches this. I've been watching the CNBC
MSNBC?
CNBC series. It's like a YouTube channel, I guess, on like business and shit, but specifically about fast food chains.
Okay.
It's an entire series, and it's like in like 12-minute or 15-minute chunks about the business of different fast food chains and like the highs and lows and like how they became like a big franchise and shit like that. The first episode I watched was on Subway. I was like, because the title of the video was The Rise and Fall of Subway, and I was like,
You're like, this will be interesting.
I was like, I don't know why, I'm gonna watch this.
The Rise and Fall of Subway. Such a dramatic title for like Subway.
I know.
Straight up.
For sandwiches.
So is the fall around the time Jared got accused of child
I would imagine.
pornography,
It was
or-
right before that, but that didn't help.
Oh, I bet he was a scapegoat. They're like, we're doing bad. Let's throw this all in Jared.
Yeah, straight up.
But also, don't be a pedophile.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't like kids. I mean,
Yep.
I don't like kids to begin with,
Agreed.
Right.
but to be sexually attracted, oh, fuck it. That's gross.
Let's leave it.
Let's leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Jared,
You know, I'm just going to come out and say it. Pedophilia is wrong.
Hot takes here. There are too many
pedophiles just like on Twitter, like, hey, fuckers. Anyways, I find it fucking fascinating. Like the fact, like what they've done to sort of, they have the most fast food chains of any fast food place. Did you
I've
know
heard
that?
That is weird.
More than McDonald's.
That was shocking.
That's odd.
Hey, did you know in Colorado there are more dispensaries than there are McDonald's?
Good.
Marijuana dispensaries.
That's cool.
Supply and demand, legalized marijuana.
Oh, no, we can pay for school now.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh my God, we don't know what to do with all our billions of dollars in Colorado now.
Filled our potholes with pot.
Oopsies.
Hey, legalize it federally for sure. We're fucking adults. That's it. All right, I'm done.
That's all. I'm done.
Also legalize meth while you're at it. You know
For
what I mean?
real.
I mean, pump the brakes. Let's not.
No meth.
Have you heard
Go
of
meth.
Have you heard of
Hashtag
Desoxyn?
go meth.
Meth is my campaign. I'm running for president under the campaign Do Meth.
Hashtag go meth.
What if you were like a new presidential candidate and you were completely reasonable and progressive across the board, except for that one thing? They were like, man, I really like Josh Rodriguez. I want to vote for him, but like everything, gay marriage, legalized marijuana, like, you know, across the board, you know, open borders, but he wants to legalize meth for some reason.
He wants to fuse cats and dogs together.
It's like the perfect stance for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
the perfect middle ground.
Yeah.
It's like, well, gay marriage, and then this, that, and it's like super in the middle. But it's like absolutely go meth.
Yeah. Anyways,
And it's like my campaign posters are just like spoons. You know what I mean?
Like boiling hot spoons.
Instead of like MAGA hats, I have like red spoons or blue spoons, depending on what
I don't know, I've never done
you're
math.
fucking. All
I'm
right.
proud to say.
yeah, let's get out of this. All right. I was watching something, but I forgot. I think I got halfway through Whitney Cummings' new Netflix special. I think that was the one thing.
I watched that.
The second half is better than the first, I think.
Is it? I just wasn't in the mood. Like halfway through, I was like, I'm not in the comedy mood, and I'm realizing this now because there were a lot of funny jokes, and I never laughed. I'm just sitting there staring at it like I recognize humor there.
You're just like, there's people suffering in the world right now.
I don't know. I was just like, just sitting there like, pot's still illegal in Texas. No. I don't know. That's
All right.
it. It was funny. I just was like,
It is funny, well written jokes and stuff. On the contrary to your point,
Oh, really?
I didn't like the second half as much
Well,
when she brought out the robot.
Well,
and stuff.
not so much that. She
Wait,
went a little
what?
overboard with that. Like, she did go a little overboard
Yeah.
with that. Like, it was like, it could have been like 10 minutes and it was like 30, basically.
Yeah,
But, like, I feel like the first half was a lot more of like the cliche female comedian stuff.
but with her spin on it though.
Yeah, she is
has a
funny.
unique
It was
voice.
good. I'm not saying it was bad. I liked it.
You're fucking wrong.
You're a
dude.
misogynist.
Females matter in today's
women
world,
are
dude.
funny.
Women are all funny, all of them. Ruth
Bader
Bader Ginsburg.
Whitney-
She's a fucking riot.
Whitney is like one of the best roast joke writers of all time. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
for
straight
sure.
up.
Like on the roast, she fucking kills it.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you guys want to get into Crossroads,
Starring Zoe Saldana.
and Britney Spears.
And Peyton Manning's niece.
That's why she looks like that. Well,
You recognize Peyton Manning?
no. Well, I mean, look. I'm not gonna. Have you seen? Have you just
I don't know what you're. No, I don't. What?
the girl who's pregnant?
Yeah, what about her?
She's Peyton Manning's niece, right?
Yeah.
I was right.
I don't know what you're getting at, but let's just go on. She look like Peyton Manning or something?
Kinda.
Okay.
And Eli Manning too. I
Yeah.
would say more Eli
They have
Manning.
very broad foreheads. I'm just gonna say that.
She doesn't have dreams. She has movies.
All right, so Crossroads, I'll kick it off. Right off the first fucking logo, I was like, I'm in for it.
Yep.
That first like
What was the logo?
fucking zoomy films or some
Oh.
shit.
Yeah.
The one that showed up before MTV
Yeah,
films.
wasn't paying
The one that made that one film and then dissolved so that they could make that one film.
Basically, I saw that logo and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm in it. You're
Dude,
just like,
It's like
I'm in
PP
for it.
Kaka movies.
Oh, God. I was like, this is going to be rough. So then, the movie starts and let's make a pact and we're best friends and let's bury. By the
It's
way,
like a lifetime.
that whole scene was ADR. Those
Yeah.
Yeah,
child
yeah.
actors sucked, obviously.
Yeah.
So that whole intro scene, they're burying that thing, and it's all off camera talking. Like they're putting the box in the ground, and it's like we're gonna be friends forever. It's all like child ADR.
Yeah.
It was just like, all right, right off the bat, and then cut to Britney in her bedroom.
Dude, gratuitous partial nudity.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
this movie just screams like that.
This,
You know.
Well, the whole movie is basically a metaphor for I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. Because it's like Britney as like the Disney star, the pop
a
star.
film based on the popular song.
Basically,
It is.
And
Wait,
'cause
was that
that's
not
the
a song-
overarching theme?
That song was written for. It's that version's "Shallow."
Okay.
Yeah. It's totally
it's-
on par with "Shallow" from
Or My Reflection from Mulan.
dude. So it goes to that partial nudity. So right off the bat, it's like, guess what, motherfuckers? Britney's a woman now, and this is PG-13, and you're fucking.
But by the way, dude.
Oh.
Good.
By the way, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out Britney.
Shout out Britney Spears, dude. That was the first woman that made me feel like funny in my tummy. You know what I mean? When I
I feel
was
like there's a sunrise in my belly.
Why do I feel this way? Why am I mad all the time?
Shout out to low rise jeans.
yeah, fucking Christ, dude.
Shout out to fucking that.
Shout out to that, the costume department. I mean, Jesus Christ.
So,
Great job.
welcome to Crossroads.
Her manager.
First scene with Britney. For those that didn't watch the film, and we just went on for 5 minutes about nothing. She's dancing around her bedroom in underwear.
Which is what women do. I know
Yeah, of
women.
course.
I get women. That's what they do.
That's a natural
It's
thing.
That's what they
natural.
do. They dance nude
But
in
great.
matching bra and panties.
Yes.
That's exactly what
with
they do.
makeup.
All in all, great scene.
Yeah.
Fantastic scene.
Dan
Choreography.
Aykroyd randomly as her father.
I was
Yeah.
like, I laughed so hard when
He
I was
busts
like,
in. He's like, "Hey, you know UFOs exist? By the way,
buy my vodka.
I've seen the Men in Black. They disappeared and reappeared in my front yard."
Brittany's like, cool, Dad.
Cool. Okay, Dad.
He was the
I can't get any roles anymore.
he was the not another teen movie dad that Randy Quaid played, where he's like, I'm just a hardworking dad that doesn't get my daughter, but I work hard for her and gooba
Yeah.
gooba doop.
Yep. Yep.
Very much that.
It could have been not another teen movie.
But it's like, what audience are they trying to target getting Dan Aykroyd as Britney Spears' dad?
They already got the girls and the boys. Now they need the adult men. So they got Dan Aykroyd and
You know
Kool
who's going to
Modi.
put butts in seats? Dan Aykroyd. Huh?
I think he was just available. That's like, I don't know.
I mean,
what.
knowing Dan Aykroyd post, I don't know, 2000.
Just like absolutely doesn't fit.
This might have been his last movie. Now that I'm thinking about
I
it,
can't remember what he was in.
that might have been his swan song of filmography.
Christmas with the Cranks.
What's the one where he has a dick for a nose? Like he's a judge.
Huh?
Yeah, he has a penis nose. It's like it's a makeup. It's a heavy makeup.
Oh, I have vague memories.
Wasn't that his last movie? I don't know.
I don't know. Alexa, name some Dan Aykroyd movies.
It's the Blues Brothers.
Conehead?
I know about 140 Dan Aykroyd movies,
Okay,
including
now.
Indiana
Alright.
Jones
Name
and
them
the
all.
Temple
This
of
was a
Doom,
mistake.
Ghostbusters, 50 First Dates, and Pearl Harbor.
50 First Dates in Pearl Harbor.
Ghostbusters, 50 First Dates, and Pearl Harbor.
That sums up Dan Aykroyd. You failed to mention Crossroads, starring Britney Spears.
Piece of shit.
His most iconic role, one would argue.
This is a hard movie to find, by the way.
Yeah,
I
by
had
the
to
way.
go to movie trading company
Yep.
physically as a human in 2019
Yep.
and not order it. It's
And
disgusting.
you had to face another human being and look them in the eyes
yeah.
and be like, "This is my choice today."
I will purchase this today.
It was. I was like. It was exactly what you think it was. I
Did
was
you
like,
explain it? Did you explain it?
Well, no. It's like I'm sure they get so many like. I'm sure they get a literal guy in Jinkos with a neckbeard and a fedora, wielding a katana, buying all 7 seasons of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? So they're like, they get some dude buying Crossroads, and I was literally like, I was ashamed, obviously, going up there, and I was just like, I was buying that in like a Pam Grier movie, and he was like, "What is your interests?" And I was just like, "Sorry." And he was
Sorry.
yeah.
Since you walked up with your
Hey,
purchase and just said,
sorry.
I'm just trying to complete my Dan Aykroyd collection.
Yeah. 139 to go.
I have to buy them one at a time for $5 a piece.
"Oh fuck! I've budgeted this out."
Yeah.
I will be 49 once I collect all
They
Dan
didn't
Aykroyd
have
films.
Crossroads on 4K Ultra HD, which was an outrage.
Yeah, that's
Of course.
bullshit. They should have remastered that a long time ago. You should have been like, "Can you believe this is only $5? Such a great film.
What a snag.
What a steal." I'll pay you more if you want.
It's like, I'll give you a penny for it.
He's like, "You can just have this." Actually,
yeah.
he's like,
It's like, we're going out of business tomorrow.
"Yeah, I want that off the shelf. Just take it."
When is Movie Trading Company just done?
Well, GameStop just laid off like 50 higher level management employees the other day.
Damn.
So
Is Movie Trading Company going under?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything
It's
about
inevitable.
it, but
It's inevitable, in my opinion.
they don't seem like a business model that makes sense in 2019, to be honest. And I'm an economist, so
I think they have their profit margin is higher on merchandise than it is like actual movies. I think they sell like a bunch of posters and stuff and shirts and stuff that's like, it probably costs them like 10 cents or something.
Huge profit margin.
And then they sell a poster for 20 or some shit. Like I feel like they sell the toys and shit more on their profit margin than they do like
Probably.
movies.
I see a bunch of figures and shit now that I go in there.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they stay
wanted-
afloat though.
I wanted to get a Game Boy when I went in. I was like, no, I'm just here for Crossroads.
Hey,
Like a Game Boy, Crossroads, and this Pam
And
Grimm.
Pam Grimm.
hey, CNBC, make a movie trading company documentary, The Rise and Fall of Movie Trading Company. I bet in the 90s that was the fucking place to go.
Oh yeah, I mean,
CD Warehouse.
They should do a documentary on just movie places in general. Family Video, Blockbuster, Movie Trading Company.
Yeah, game crazy.
Hollywood Video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with it. That was
fuck
the
with that.
best fucking spot.
You know what's funny is Family Video was the one with a porn section,
Really?
Fuck
That's
yeah.
which
hilarious.
is really funny.
That's awesome. I always wanted to go there when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like with the beads and shit.
Yeah.
I always
they're
wanted to just like,
"No."
I remember like my mother specifically took me to Blockbuster only because of that. She was like, "No, it's not a family place.
Right.
It's a Family Video. We can't go there." And I was like, "But it's not here, so it might be at the other store." She's like, "No, no, no."
damn.
And I was like, "Why not?"
I know.
Why the fuck not?
You can
"No, it's
carry
not a-"
me.
It's like, "It's not a family store." I'm like, "Why isn't it? Explain it
What
to me.
is that?
What's wrong with it?"
You don't have time.
Now you have a video
I
store
don't have
fetish.
time for this. I'm not having this conversation. Oh shit.
All right, so Crossroads.
Crossroads.
All right, whoops.
Okay. Wrong drop.
That wasn't it.
All right.
I'm gonna move that fucking button right now.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Right now.
Maybe after the 30th time that you're not on time with that drop.
God. Wait, how? Oh, fuck.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies.
Can't they make this intuitive by now?
They should
In 2001, wasn't everything just like that?
move. Yeah.
Was that Minority Report? What was that?
I mean, yeah.
That's all it took.
just.
Or like her.
All right, so
There it is.
Hey, awesome.
Awesome. That was good radio.
Comedic timing.
This is a professional program.
It's a free podcast. Don't fucking add us. All right, so
Crossroads. All right, so
Brittany's done dancing in her underwear.
We're done with the first 5 seconds of the film.
then we get to the school, and okay, so the beginning is sets up like these three friends promise they're going to dig up this time capsule whenever they're finished with high school. Then it jumps to what they're the last day of high school. They're not best friends anymore. The cast includes Zoe Saldana, Taryn Manning, Britney Spears. That's the three friends that we're supposed to believe
Our friends.
are fucking friends.
Let me just say, around this time, like right before I think the party scene, was it a party?
I have a lot to bring up with the
Prom? Was it
Yeah,
prom?
it was graduation, prom, Halloween, and New Year's. So all of that.
Well, around that time, I was like, "Oh, this is rough," and I checked how much time was left at 11 minutes in. I was like, it was like 11:36 into the film. I was just like, "Oh fuck, like, this is gonna suck."
Yeah.
Was this morning?
Yeah.
It was one and
Woke up with a
half
slight
hours.
hangover, made a big ass cup of coffee, popped some ibuprofen, and was just like,
Ugh.
"Let's fucking do it." And then 10 minutes in, I'm like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do this."
We have
But
to cancel the show.
yeah, guys.
Okay, so those three best friends that you see at the beginning are no longer best friends. Last day of school.
Well, let's set this up. One of them's pregnant. One of them's like the jock
From a
queen.
rape.
Okay. Right off the bat.
Well, like I said, there were mature themes throughout.
So that's true. So one, we don't find that out till later in the film, but one of them is pregnant and like, sort of like, it's not funny. Oh shit.
Okay, this is serious. This is a drama movie.
Starring Britney Spears.
from a rape.
Okay.
Zoe Saldana is killing it, by the way.
No. Okay. Zoe Saldana is a terrific actress, dude.
She was the only one that acted in this movie.
No, fuck that, dude. Her accent was atrocious.
Other than that, her southern accent that she used for like 4 lines in the whole movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was fucking terrible.
Her Georgia
dude.
accent that
We're supposed
that she forgot about after maybe 2 lines.
But that is directing. That's not.
Yeah.
You can't
True.
pin that all on her, dude.
I mean, the actor knows her character, knows they're from Georgia. It's not like the director was like, "Hey, I know you have an accent now. It's not good, so just let's drop it." So continuity-wise, it's not like the director
Exactly.
chose that. I blame her a little bit.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. She should have done a little more research. She should have, or who knows? Maybe she stepped in last second. Who fucking knows?
Let's just say it's Crossroads.
Yeah,
So
it's not great.
It's fucking terrible. Coming from Zoe Saldana, it's real bad. You
She-
expect a lot more.
Yeah, you would think that because sometimes actors do bad movies. Good actors do bad movies.
Oh
Sometimes.
fuck yeah, all the
course.
time.
And you can see they stick out like a sore thumb in it, where it's just like that person blends in, and the rest is just people reading lines. Like, have you ever seen
Totally.
that? Like, it's a great movie, and that one person just makes do.
Yeah.
they're floating while everyone else is drowning.
It's a job.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Yeah.
job.
Right. So, I don't think that was the case here, though. I think you're right. It's not great.
No, it's yeah. It's
I
bad.
expected
just
more.
bad
From.
all around.
That being said, she's probably the best.
Yeah, Taryn Manning was even like not
Who's that?
The pregnant girl.
the pregnant one.
Okay.
She wasn't even that terrific.
She was like just a '90s actor, wasn't she? No, I haven't seen her.
No,
in
she
anything
was
since.
in
She's
Orange
Orange
is-
is the New Black.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Hustle and
Never
Flow.
mind.
She was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
She's
oh
really
dude, that's
good
a
in
great
that movie.
movie.
She was really good in Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah, that's
she gets
true.
typecasted.
She plays
now
the
that I'm thinking about
same
it.
kid. She's
Yeah.
She's like a crackhead,
trashy.
fucking
Yeah.
trashy whore.
Unfortunate for her.
I'm sure she's fine with it, sitting in her fucking. I don't know what kind of house she lived in, but I'm sure it's nice.
Nice house. A
Yeah.
house.
A house.
A house.
She lives in a house, which is better than some people.
Most people. Okay. So let's get back. Where were we?
Man, the economy's taking a turn.
Housing market's fine.
It's fine. So okay.
Oh.
Taryn Manning decides that she's going. Okay, so they end up, for whatever reason, we don't know why. The girls do meet up to dig up this time capsule.
Well, they made a pact, dude.
It's a pact, as we all know, as we did before we finished high school. We made a pact to dig up
a time
a
capsule.
time
yeah,
capsule.
a time capsule
Something everyone does.
I'm someone that would forget about that.
Exactly.
completely.
for sure. Most people would.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. All right.
People are digging up mines in Vietnam still.
Oh fuck! Where did I?
Oh shit.
It was next to that branch, and fuck. Anyways, they decide to dig up the time capsule, and then Taryn Manning's just like, "I'm going to Los Angeles with this dude. Do you guys want to come?" And they're like, "No." Next day, they're going, and it's a road trip. And then we're introduced to this guy randomly.
Who might be a murderer?
Yep.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, he killed somebody. Maybe." You know what
Yep.
I mean, he was in jail. He may have killed somebody.
My bae.
I will just say this beforehand, dude. I want to critique the editor for this. The fucking scenes were just so jarring. Like
the cuts,
yeah,
random.
the cuts from scene to scene. It's like, wait, what?
So we're on the road now.
We're on the road, and it's like they're talking about dick randomly. You know what I mean? Like I was like, where?
You ever touched a pee-pee?
It was fucking random as shit, man.
Yeah.
That editing was real jarring.
I think he made do. Are you
It's
breaking
like
something?
it's like falling off. I'm just trying to keep it from.
Yeah, the editing was really fucking all over the place. But maybe you're right. Maybe it was the directing and like they didn't pick up the shots they needed to.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was that. That's
Yeah?
what, when I was watching it. It seemed more like bad acting that like you can't edit around,
Right. Okay.
and so that's why it felt weird to me. I thought transition wise, I'm not. I think like it's sometimes films are paint by numbers where it's like
Yeah.
So this scene's done. So now we're
We
here.
are now in the scene.
And so that's what the editor puts together. It's
What
not
if
like
they
he
did
can
like a Star Wars swipe to the next scene?
star wipe?
Yeah.
Shit, man. I mean, I just felt like that there was no. Did they just not pick up establishing shots ever? or
Dude.
any like macro shot. Like they
It
were just like,
was-
nah. Like this is. We're just gonna fucking throw it on sticks and fucking.
Yeah.
You got your fucking rule of thirds and you got your fucking.
Dude, I made a list of every cliche this movie made. Hold on.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
It's not like a top 5 or anything, but it's just.
It is now. Top 5 cliches from
All right.
Crossroads.
By the way,
Future.
Justin Long.
Yep. Shout out Justin Long.
Shout out Justin Long.
He
Fucking-
plays that awkward dude so well.
He does.
Yeah.
You know what? Best actor in the film, Justin Long.
For real.
I'll say that, dude. Straight
Although
up.
his style, whoever wrote the fucking script is like, who have you spoken to a human? And he's like,
dude, okay.
please fuck me, please fuck my dick.
Please, can we just do this? Can we just do this?
We have several reasons why we need to do this. We're lab partners. You know,
That's it. Can we do it now?
Experimentation. Yeah. And to be fair, like fuck, man. But we're also supposed to believe that Britney Spears is the valedictorian.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Here's something that really bothered me is that she's so smart and her whole family is like, you should be a musician. And she's like, I want to be a doctor. And they're like, oh, darn. What?
Wait, no.
No,
Wait,
that's
that's
the opposite.
backwards. You have it backwards.
Are you for real?
She
She
Dan
wants-
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd wants her to be a doctor.
Okay. I thought they had it the other way around. And I was like, hold.
But but then again, the only allusion to her wanting to be a musician is her dancing and singing in her underwear.
Right.
No, that never
Sure.
ever did she say I want to be a musician. She just somehow had a great voice always.
To be
Yeah.
fair, if you've ever sang or danced, you are a career musician.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a bedroom musician. If you've sang along with famous songs, you were trained.
Yeah.
Instead of, I mean, I feel like it would set it up better. I mean, granted, didn't mind seeing her, in bra and panties dancing around.
That was great.
But like, wouldn't it be better if she was like writing something? Like that's when we're introduced to her
She
writing. her
is
poem.
writing
she is
poems.
Poems, though, not lyrics. She specifically says poems.
It's because they're deeper than lyrics, Chris.
But
they're
in
poems.
the first fucking scene, like in the inside of her fucking textbook that she's supposed to
Yeah.
be studying or some shit like
as long
that.
as she's still in her underwear, I think that's a great idea.
All right, Wilson, let's get your list.
All right.
You write poetry in underwear. Everybody knows that.
True.
Shout out Charles Bukowski.
This was written like Charles Manson, though, so give me a second. So, let's see. Basically a virgin, trademark. All the cliches I wrote trademark on. Small town, trademark. Waffle House, trademark. Life on the road sure is tough, trademark. Stranded with the car, trademark. Establishing shot with a stranded with the car, trademark. I'm not a girl, yet not a woman, trademark. Hollywood, trademark. We made it, trademark. We made it to Hollywood. I did it, trademark. I'm a guy, trademark. And then there's just a couple things. I mean, girls don't like metal. Why? No girls like metal ever. So he played metal and fuck him. So there's that.
Yeah.
The punch. Do you remember the punch?
The punch.
The punch.
Yeah, I remember it.
Was that not the best punch of all time?
Oh, Taryn Manning's punch.
No, it was
It was
Zoe's.
Zoe
Zoe's
Salamander.
punch. Well, technically, Taryn.
Oh, yeah.
Taryn Manning taught her how to punch. But
Well,
yeah,
Taryn Manning
Zoe.
punches that dude in the first scene, or like one of the first scenes.
Oh my god!
And
by the way, that
loudest fucking.
yeah.
like-
and then he goes, "Ah!"
Yeah.
but dude, the
What's
she's
the
wa-
problem, bitch?
Yeah, she's just walking along. He goes, his opening line, "How's the fetus?" Are you fucking Crossroads 2002, starring Britney Spears? She's just walking on the sidewalk. Hey, how's the fetus?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's bad.
And then she reacts negatively because obviously.
Because of course.
And then he's like, "What's your fucking problem?"
What's up, bitch? Fucking stupid bitch.
Why
Don't
is
let
you
me
such
talk to you like a
bitch?
cunt.
Why don't you date me? What's your problem, bitch?
Fuck, girls are such bitches.
the men in this movie are written so fucking terribly, dude.
Yeah, this
It's
was
like-
wrting by Gloria Steinem.
I mean, you don't need to.
Like, really?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
It's just all. No, yeah.
Like the second the dude turns the car on, it's fucking. What's up? This is gonna be cool for the entire fucking trip.
Yeah. My car, my music.
Yeah.
That tantrum that he has, like,
Oh.
So bad. Okay, so the thing about the tantrum, it's hilariously awful.
yes.
But sorry, you were gonna say something. Go ahead.
It's comical.
What is that?
Is that me? Nope.
What you listen to, Josh?
I'm a picking rank.
Hey, hey,
That's a false claim.
that's a false claim.
I have no fucking clue what that was. Did we say Siri something?
Oh, God.
Probably seriously.
Oh.
That always triggers it.
Get your shit together.
What were we saying? So yeah, his tantrum. It was on the verge of serious and comical. If it leaned into it being funny more, you wouldn't have minded it.
No.
No.
But there's one shot where he was just like literally stomping, like
He
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
like his
He was kicking dirt.
yeah.
It was fucking terrible.
and it was and you thought for a second like, oh, he's freaking out. He must have like. I thought he was gonna be like, no, you guys drove away from my
Exactly.
X or Y that we left at the gas station.
Exactly.
You didn't wake me up. I left my whatever, and now there's a problem.
Right.
That
But he's just
tantrum,
mad.
Yeah, that tantrum alluded to that, where it
Yeah.
was like, wait, what the fuck? We're in the middle of nowhere. Pull over. Oh,
Right.
fuck. And then it's like, I thought it was gonna be like, what's wrong? I left my fucking
This, that.
all
whatever.
the money in the gas station or
But
some
instead,
shit.
it's like, what's wrong? He's like, I don't like girls driving my car.
Just a guy.
I'm just a guy surrounded by girls, and it's so hard, man.
Do you know how hard it is to be surrounded by 3 18-year-old women?
It's like,
all
dude,
the time.
I got a nut.
you're fucking Britney Spears, dude. What's your damage? Like, what's the problem?
Oh, this is awful. I've got fucking Britney Spears, Zoe,
Saldana.
granted, and then Manning. But
And Peyton Manning's niece can't talk about football. Like, goddamn.
Right.
oh man, it's real tough for you, and you're on your way to L.A. Stop playing Shania Twain.
God damn.
I'm just a guy
I'm just a guy
trying to get through life without the girls.
with a puka shell necklace, dude.
Dude.
Don't think I wouldn't notice
Oh my dude,
wearing puka shell.
his angel wing tattoos.
Oh, those look like they were drawn on that day.
For sure. Those look
sure.
like they licked it and slapped it on right before that take.
for real.
There were still like there's still that film on like
Yeah.
the around the fucking thing, that like little
He's like a little bit chipped off.
Little henna tattoo. But then, dude, I just want to say also, I didn't think he was like a good male lead as far as like attractive, like.
He wasn't hot enough. I get
didn't-
what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't buy the.
I'd rather
this
fuck
is
Justin Long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Justin Long would have been. Dude, they should have swapped roles.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, maybe. I mean, that guy wouldn't have been a good awkward person. But
No, but
my-
like if he's like a jock fucking guy and like it wasn't right, but then fucking Justin Long is like Taryn Manning's cousin or some shit like that, and
Yeah.
he's kind of awkward.
yeah, and that would have made even the tantrum more believable. Where
Yeah.
he's just like, you guys, I don't know. I'm an awkward, socially weird guy.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. You're putting thought into Crossroads with Britney Spears.
That makes it instantly good.
Listen, my point is the person that gets to kiss and hook up with Britney Spears should not have been that guy. Should have been someone way hotter.
Well, they
Agreed.
did kiss in the beginning, I think.
Justin Long?
I think so.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did, but like it was
And apparently she's seen his dick before.
Nice.
Like that
like in
was,
real life.
Like IRL.
No. That's
Oh,
in
that
the
was
movie.
his dick. Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
jarring cut where it's like, "Have you touched one?"
Yeah,
She's like, "Well,
Yeah, and
I
then
put
just
it in my ass."
She's like 4 months pregnant. She's like, "What do you mean? Have I touched?" Like,
yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, then there's like that. You're right about this scene where that there was 3 cuts in that scene.
Jump cuts.
Yeah, where it was just the same conversation, just maybe forward in time, and they just like cross dissolved to like later in the conversation.
Yeah.
Where you're like, so I guess time passed is what you're
Yeah.
implying, and then so it was like, oh, here's my story. I went to a fat camp, and then cross dissolve. I was raped. Cross dissolve. Have you ever touched a pee-pee?
Yeah, that was the sequence.
It's like Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's when that's actually let's just talk about that. That's the scene where we find out the one of the main characters is pregnant from a rape.
This is targeted to young girls.
Yeah,
In
and
early,
Christian moms.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
and Christian moms. What?
It's fucked up.
That's some heavy shit, man.
Yeah, heavy shit for a film like.
Hey,
Crossroads.
Britney. You're Britney Spears.
And also, they may be traveling with a murderer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
And they don't ever... They just go.
not good decision making. He even addresses that.
Yeah.
So when they're
It was the only good writing of the movie.
yeah, so they actually knock out all 4 of like the character backstories in that sequence right after the PP scene. They're driving in the car.
Yeah.
And then let's knock out this one too.
Yep.
It's the guy thing. Like Brittany just goes, "So you were in jail?" Like on a whim. And then he's like, "Yeah, I was."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Was it for murder? We all think, and everyone back home thinks you killed a man."
Yep.
And he's like, "What? Are you serious?" And she's like, "Yeah. No, I fucking saved my sister from an abusive stepdad.
He's like,
and
I'm an
went to jail."
amazing person.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
What you thought about me was wrong.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking so wholesome. I went to jail.
Yeah. I went to jail for my sister, right? Sister?
I'm a martyr, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So he went to jail because he saved his stepsister from a stepdad. Stepdad pressed charges because it was like kidnapping, apparently, or whatever. He went to jail for a good reason. Blah, blah, blah. Cut to like, "Oh, we thought you killed a person." And he goes, "Well, why'd you get in the car?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, "Ha ha ha." And he's like, "Ha ha ha. Cross dissolved."
Yup.
I was like, "What?"
He's like, should have killed him.
Yeah, I was like, "Shit."
He's
Well,
like, I'm lying this whole time. I'm going to fucking murder all
He's like,
3 of these girls.
I was hoping
in the desert.
I actually was hoping like there was going to be a sinister twist with him. To be honest, like I was like that
Yeah.
would make it more interesting.
Yeah.
like because that arc is predictable. Like we thought you killed a person. It's not what you thought. You boop.
It now becomes Rear Window.
yeah.
And instead, we get the darkest of third acts.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Okay. Well, first, before the dark stuff, the karaoke scene.
Oh yeah.
That bothers me on so many levels because it implies that you can make a living playing music
Yep.
just in general.
Yeah.
But not just in general, but just on a whim.
Well, in 2002, maybe.
No.
No. Yeah, still no.
No.
It's like a tip jar. Here's $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
After like the boy band craze of like the mid to late 90s, like the music industry just became like pump out the hot people for the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Shout out to the boy band reference though in the film. Did you guys catch the
Dude.
them sing along to In Sync?
That was sick.
Every chance that they have to showcase Britney Spears' voice
Yeah.
is the same scenario. They're
sure.
just driving in a goddamn car.
Yep.
And she's just singing along to it.
It's karaoke the
It-
whole movie.
Not implying in any fucking facet that she's a songwriter,
No, just that she has a decent voice.
just that she has a good voice and she
Well-
looks fucking hot as shit.
Let's just say she doesn't have a decent voice. Because did you hear it?
I thought she
Britney
sounded-
Spears,
Yeah.
You don't
dude.
think she has a good voice?
Fuck
No.
you. Okay, fuck you.
No.
Yeah, dude. That
no,
vocal
every-
fry. Literally, I thought during this movie, I was like, you know what? She's a legend. So fuck you, because that voice
Nah.
is distinct.
It's
That-
distinct, but so is like that fucking comedian that's like
No, dude. She has like this raspy vocal fry and just
It
like,
sounds good.
like, dude. It's
Crossroads just became Crossfire.
Good job, Josh.
Thanks.
Nice.
Applauding your own joke. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. No, but like, I thought, there's one thing to have a good voice and hit tunes.
Maybe it's because I
one
had a
thing-
sister that just went ham on Britney Spears growing up, so I just hate her now.
Maybe, but
she has a good voice, man.
it's unique and it sticks out.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, oh, you recognize immediately that's Britney Spears.
I just when I see her doing all of like the combination of the not very good vocal things and then like
She
her
doesn't have a great range. She has a very distinct voice, though.
it's distinct. I still don't care for it.
Okay. I'll give him that.
The musician has
there's-
spoken.
There's no range to it. It's a nice like mid-tempo
Sure.
fucking voice. But it's a good voice. It's very unique to her, but there's no like ups and downs. And,
Right.
She needs a new album. It's time.
Dude,
It would be time. It would blow up.
dude,
Dude, she would
has,
kill it today.
Yeah.
She still has an amazing career though.
yeah.
Like some of even her songs after this are better than like the first album. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
Toxic goes fucking ham.
It
Toxic's
really
a good
does.
fucking song, dude. Even if she's not writing, like she just has that pop fucking sensibility. It's
For sure.
It's undeniable.
So we should set this up properly. Zoe went to L.A.
This is so stupid.
All right.
I love that we're actually doing this.
Yeah. Zoe went to L.A. to meet her boyfriend that she's engaged to in UCLA. Brittany's motivation to go to L.A. was to meet her mom halfway in Arizona. So we forgot about that. Well, I guess that's what we're going to get into. And then the other girl, the pregnant girl's motivation was to audition for fucking the Voice or whatever the fuck.
And also, she never sings.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think she learned.
I'm a pretty good singer.
Well, she learned. Yeah, I kind of laughed when she's like, "I got a great voice," and she's like, kind of had like a lisp.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, lisps are cute." I'll say that.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah. So I think that girl found out she couldn't sing at the karaoke. That's what that scene was for. Where she was the lead person. And
No, she was pregnant and they were booing her. They were literally like, "You stupid pregnant bitch, get off the stage." That's literally what that scene was.
it really was.
It was
some guy in the,
so mean.
You heard it like some guy in the back like, "Oh, she's pregnant."
They're like, "Oh," they used to like throw bottles at her.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And then Brittany gets up there and they're like, "Duh!" And they're just like, "Oh, my pee-pee's hard. Oh, I like it."
Take my money. For real.
That scene was terrible.
It was. It was the most like the cut and dry, black and white. Like yeah.
This was written by like an alien. It was like an asexual, like doesn't get men, doesn't get women.
Like just I've studied human interaction for years,
Yeah.
and this is what.
It was written by that girl who was raised in a basement by her father and can't speak.
Yeah. So, anyways, we get to the third act, which
The darkest of third acts.
the darkest third act ever.
I mean, straight up.
Let's start with
This is for children. Anyways,
PG-13.
they get to Hollywood. Zoe Saldana goes to visit her.
Well, first, do we want to talk about Arizona?
no.
Okay.
I mean,
She met her mom. Mom was disappointment. Didn't want you. Move on to
yeah,
LA.
exactly.
By the way, when an 18-year-old blonde girl that looks exactly like you knocks on your door one day, you don't go, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead, you want two shitty sons. I don't know. I'd rather have a girl than like these fucking.
Yeah.
One of those sons looks like there's something wrong with him. I'd rather
He's
take
like, "That's
Britney's-
right. I would have rather. That's right."
I just like. I think of like a raising a boy, and it's just like terror and mud and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
all the time.
And girls are like just like pleasant
Right.
sometimes until
They're-
they become Machiavellian at the age of 12.
Right.
I'd rather raise a valedictorian than a financial burden.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. I would just hate a boy. They would just be annoying
Yeah.
to me.
They're like,
Yeah,
"Hey, I,
I mean-
shit all over the toilet and then I kicked the neighbor's door down
Yeah.
and I'm bleeding."
My pee-pee's hard. Why?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't.
Yeah, the boys are annoying. I know they release chemicals in your brain. They, like, implying someone does it, but like I know chemicals are released in your brain that make you love it. But
At
like,
night, scientists are just like.
release the love chemical. But I just like, yeah, I feel like fuck, it doesn't matter. Anyways, the mom is doesn't want Britney Spears as her daughter.
Yeah, just some fucking handicapped kid, whatever. And then we get to Zoe Saldana going to Hollywood to meet her boyfriend, her fiance, whatever. What?
Heard the guy that doesn't give a shit about her.
No, absolutely. She's like, "I'm in Hollywood. I'm gonna come see you." He's like, how about Monday?" You
He's
know
like,
what I mean?
"Don't."
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's like-
engaged, but don't.
These next 2 days are not good. How about come another time? And she's like, "Fuck that. I'm gonna come see you." And he doesn't know.
We got to plan the wedding.
Right.
Which, by the way, they're getting married. They're like straight up barely the legal age to get married. I mean, she's 18. I mean, and
Yeah.
you're playing. They just graduated, and she went straight from graduation to marriage. Wait, no, that means she got proposed to before she graduated high school.
Of course.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that was married in high school.
You dumb dumbs.
You dumb motherfuckers.
Hey, this is for life. This is my scope of life I've had so far. Let me just do that forever.
I have friendships that haven't lasted that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you were saying basically she goes to find her boyfriend?
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
fiance,
Her
sorry.
fiance.
Fiance.
But like, as someone that is obviously cheating, it's an obvious thing. It's obviously implied from the get go.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't think he'd be like, I better like send this bitch that I'm cheating on, like on with whatever home, and
Well,
then like have my fiance.
She's
come
not even
over?
like under the couch.
Well, she surprised him.
No, but she's like, I'm here, and he's like, give me 3 days.
No, I thought he said, like, aren't you coming tomorrow? Like, when she showed up, he was like, oh, I thought you were coming tomorrow. And she's like, no, I'm here now. I couldn't wait. So he didn't expect her right then.
But
But if she calls and she's like, I'm here
In LA?
it's his responsibility to be like,
have like a hoe free zone.
hey, other bitch, get out of here.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah,
My
probably.
fiance's coming over.
Yeah.
If you're a good cheater, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I'm a faithful man.
Just logic.
Yeah, just logically. Just get her out of the house. Absolutely.
But
sure.
the sheer like non-urgency that he has whenever
Yeah.
she knocks on the door, he sees the girl that he knows he raped.
Okay. First off, who knew that Big Little Lies was inspired by Crossroads? You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
That's actually, yeah. There's some major.
Is that the Reese Witherspoon show?
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. I love
Anyways,
Reese Witherspoon.
fuck it. Didn't land. That's fine.
Shoot your shot.
We
Shoot
just
your
keep
shot.
going. You shoot your shot. You know,
Yep.
just
Shoot
fucking,
for the moon.
Yep.
I think ultimately she goes to the door to be like, "Hey, husband or fiance," and he's like, "What's up?" I'm gonna shut the door behind me real quick. What are you two doing here right now? I know
Fiance that I'm cheating on and girl I raped.
you. I know you. You're pregnant. That's fucking awful. What's up, fiance? You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not gonna address that right now.
Wait, no. By the way,
He's like, why are you mad? Were you being such a bitch?
well, I was so confused as to was that the first time she realized that it was Zoe's boyfriend that raped him?
No.
So when did that come? Why did that come up ever?
This movie's filled with just awful people.
Yes.
Terrible human beings.
As was Taryn Manning's character.
Britney Spears left her hardworking father, who did everything for her, with just a note, kissed him on like the nose, and he's like in his sleep, and he's like, "Where'd you go? Fuck."
Yeah. And if that happened in like today, it would be like Amber Alert.
Yeah, he didn't file a missing persons report. He just worked all day.
He's like, oh, I called her. I tried calling.
I looked under the bed and in the closet. I don't know.
Whatever, man.
Anyway, so
So that awful human.
She's confronted with her rapist and also the fact that he's cheating on her best friend.
I'm sorry.
Not
it's
funny.
It's Crossroads, and she's confronting her rapist. What the fuck?
well,
Did this come to theaters?
yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to do budget.
Oh yes.
Oh man. Okay, so she's like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, you know, I don't love you or whatever. He said some bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, just not over the phone.
And then Taryn Manning's like, I'm gonna fucking peace out of here real fast down
Yeah.
some stairs. That was a terrible idea. Watch your feet. Watch where you're going. She fucking she falls down some stairs.
She falls down. The pregnant girl falls downstairs. And,
Plot point resolved.
And
Well, it literally was.
By the way, crossfade to hospital.
Yeah.
Another crossfade, just like a cross dissolve, whatever you want to call it. But just she goes crossfade.
Not before Zoe Saldana gives the thickest punch of all time,
Yeah.
and he goes and
Yep.
turns
Yeah.
like the wrong way. Basically.
I will say the detail of the keychain of the world falling down the stairs was very nice.
That was one choice. That was stylistic. I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
So in Crossroads,
and there's like
featuring-
time lapse footage of an apple decaying.
So in Crossroads, starring Britney Spears.
What if we get like right as she falls down the stairs, you fucking like enter the void where it's like 2001: A Space Odyssey, fucking like green and red.
And it's just a face like Going through the void like.
Oh my god.
And then the Interstellar theme just. Yeah.
Fucking just giant organ.
They do that thing where they like walk forwards while they zoom out.
It's a push pull.
Yeah, that.
But do a fucking
A
push pull.
vertigo shot.
Yeah.
Shout out Steven Spielberg for making that famous.
Yeet.
They do a push pull on her before she falls down the stairs like
And they do one on the stairs.
on the keychain.
On the girl on the couch.
On the guy getting punched.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
The neighbors hearing a woman fall down the stairs. Fucking
It's like watching a show, they just hear
Turning up the TV.
fucking neighbors. God. Fucking apartment complex. So
baby dies.
Very
I mean,
So
what?
there's a rape and then a baby death
in Crossroads.
in Crossroads starring Britney Spears.
An unborn baby death.
God.
Jesus Christ.
And she's like, I just decided to keep her like today. So
By the way, not a great decision.
yeah, don't keep that baby.
I feel like this whole movie was written.
Don't be a selfish piece of shit and keep the baby.
Yeah, exactly. That's for you. Like get the baby to a family that will raise it properly, not an 18-year-old out of high school.
That's just gonna fucking. I mean, what kind? You selfish piece of shit.
Yeah, adopt.
But it's mine. Like, okay, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's
Ignore
not.
your brain chemicals, you piece of shit.
It's kind of, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Ignore those
Like,
chemicals.
I get it, but I don't get it.
You're outweighing the need of the child for your own selfish reasons.
It might be fun.
Yeah. I want to play with toys again.
I wanna
Then buy
name it.
toys.
I want to vicariously watch a small me.
Yeah.
Nah, give it to someone that will raise it properly.
Or have a plan.
Yeah.
Have a plan. Don't just be like, I'm gonna
Let's-
go into the world and fucking.
To be fair, not her fault that she's in that situation. Let's just get that out there.
True, absolutely true. And
It's
honestly,
unfortunate.
nothing that I've just said is accurate.
Let's just disclaimer the last 20 minutes with
Yeah.
like comedy podcast.
I somehow got through high school.
Dude.
Same, dude.
Feel you.
Same.
Somehow. I didn't do homework, straight up.
Dude, I feel you.
I talk to people who went to other high schools and they're like, oh, you remember when blah, blah? And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Yeah.
I fucking skated through there.
I
dude.
cheated on like a lot of tests.
Yeah.
We went to the little house on the prairie, to be fair, for high school.
Yeah.
But like also, I mean, this doesn't matter. It's a movie podcast. Whatever. We grew up with the internet. So like they were like,
Right,
hey,
right.
question, 1 through 10 and just Google everything. Whatever.
Fuck it.
Shout out internet. That's before like schools had adapted to that. Is what
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. We grew up with that.
They didn't
and,
realize the world was changing.
like, yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, they can just do all that from their phones now.
Straight
All
up.
right.
Everyone's basically brainiac
Yep.
without trying.
Like, make sure you buy a graphing calculator, I guess.
Why?
Yeah.
Why, bitch? I have an iPad.
Yeah. Texas Instruments. How are you still a thing?
I don't know.
Probably
Okay.
work with NASA or something like that.
Probably.
Probably got us to the
Crossroads.
moon.
Crossroads.
Crossroads. So
Baby dies.
baby dies in Crossroads.
Hey, Chris, say that full sentence.
Nah.
Say it.
A baby dies in Crossroads, starring Britney Spears. I got through it.
You did. Congratulations.
This was just the
Which, by the way, they just move on.
well, it was a way to make a baby death acceptable for Christian moms. 'Cause they couldn't abort it. That's not cool. They couldn't write that in. But this is convenient, and now she gets her singing career that she wanted, and her conscience is clear.
Well, Britney could have gotten her singing career.
No, I'm talking
without a
about Taryn
baby.
Manning. Because she's now her backup singer.
There's
Okay.
a pivotal plot point sort of in the second act that I forgot to bring up, actually.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that Rage Against the Machine cover?
Oh my god.
How I could just kill a man.
Oh, when they thought he was killing men.
Yeah.
Like that was right after the conversation about like maybe he's a killer. Cut to them driving to How I Could Just Kill a Man cover Which, by the way, the Rage Against the Machine song is a cover of a Cypress Hill song.
Shit.
So it's a cover of a cover. So they did a shitty cover of a Rage Against the
awful.
Machine cover.
It's like some studio band. It's like, hey, do you guys want to cover Rage Against the Machine's "How I Could Just Kill a Man" like real quick?
dude, they 100% tried to get it in. Rage Against the Machine said no. Thank God.
It
Yeah.
was the freecreditreport.com band that did that. I guarantee you.
Oh shit! I want to be sponsored by Free Credit Report so bad,
Dude, I guarantee you, they're set for life. They did a song, and now they're millionaires.
For sure.
Wouldn't that be awesome if we had the fucking like some shitty local sponsor?
It'd
Hey,
be awesome-
shitty local sponsors,
it
hit
would
us
be-
up.
It'd be awesome if we had any sponsor, yeah.
Any sponsors, hit us up. We're available.
This episode brought to you by Adidas, Kanye West.
Also by Stan.
Also, every episode's brought to you by Adidas, Kanye West, because
yeah.
we're fucking...
You see that?
I haven't listened to an album since my Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Needs a new album, by the way, but that's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole nother fucking.
So they move on way too quick. It was like they had one conversation about that, and then they were just like, ding, like, I'm back to normal.
Yeah.
Like, that's not post
Traumatic
baby
stress disorder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not post trauma behavior.
Exactly.
What happened there? They were just like, shrug.
Yeah. It happens. She like smiles after that. Like, what? You're not smiling for several years.
By the way, let's go. Yes, but let's go back to that struggle and how unmotivated the fall down the stairs was, which I just kind of thought about. Where it was just like that. She literally just went Like if there was a struggle between those two, and then she got involved and then fell down, that would have been at least a little better.
Right, but she just can't walk downstairs.
Yeah. Again, trying to apply logic and actual thought to
Right.
a film. Sorry.
Exactly.
Nah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
So,
Overall, I'd say like 9 out of 10.
Agreed. I might go 10.
this might be the perfect film. This is how they should play this film in film school, and that's it. They just go
And nowhere else?
They just the professor comes out and goes, "Take notes," and hits play.
Do you think? Okay, as an editor, do you think there's any way to fix this movie?
You could highlight your whole timeline and hit delete. I will say though, the editing in the karaoke scene was actually pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Watch it again and then focus on.
Yeah, I'm
I
going to
will
do
have-
that. I'm going to do that.
Focus how the cut. Okay, let me just justify
Yeah,
this.
okay,
All
go for it.
Explain why it's actually good. There were a lot when it was awkward. The shots were longer and didn't cut as much. And then as it progressed and got more intense and better, and performance got better, and the crowd got more into it, the cuts got shorter and shorter and shorter, all the way to the end when she's hitting like the last note. There's like this crazy da 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 da. Everyone involved gets like a quick shot, and then her finale, and then it ended. So it was like this pacing thing where it was like slow to fast, and that awkward like shot length holding on people like on stage was like gives you that like
Right.
Uneasiness,
this is
yeah.
awkward, this is cringy, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
And then so that scene, I noticed, I was just like, this editor's just trying to make do right now. Like, that's when you could feel
Someone tried.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple editors, but, there's actually people that are montage editors specifically. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. So sometimes,
Wow.
a lot of films
That makes
have
sense.
yeah.
Makes
A
total
lot of
sense.
films have multiple editors, to tackle it,
Like-
different scenes, and they just combine it in the end. But,
I imagine Edgar Wright like has somebody edit his film, and then for like the Edgar Wright scenes,
Exactly.
he's like, "All right, I got this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He's
Yeah.
like, "Get the fuck away from me.
yeah.
Let me work."
This is my
Yeah.
shit.
Or he just has like an editor. They have like a
Right.
repro
They
with.
just bounce off each
Yeah.
other perfectly.
or even Guy Ritchie. You know what I mean? Like
I love his shit.
for those like sort of those really quick. What are those? Just like series of shots. You know what I mean? That he does.
It's like,
Exactly. Like I feel like that's him. Like, leave me alone.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got this part.
Or just Anyways, yeah. So
You know, we'd bring up Guy Ritchie in in a podcast throwing back to Crossroads.
yeah.
Shit, that was a tough sit.
I wanted to watch From Justin to Kelly just to compare, just to see how that would have fared, like compared to this.
We should have.
Ugh.
That would have been too long of an episode, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I can't handle that much garbage in 1 week.
No, but you know what? I will go ahead and say, I will speak for all of us here. I wouldn't put it past doing a From Justin and Kelly episode in the future. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If we have another throwback.
Yep. Just give me like a month. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to get this taste out of my mouth with some good
Pretty much.
entertainment.
Because I don't think we're always going to do like bad movies for the throwback. You know what I
No,
mean?
No.
no, I wouldn't want to do that.
Nah.
They would just be like, it wouldn't be called throwback. It would just be called garbage.
Shit movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are
Welcome
too
back to
many-
another shit movie segment.
Yeah. Trash can movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, anyways.
Anyways, the movie was far be it for me to say this movie wasn't very good.
You know, I haven't seen the general consensus online for this movie, but I didn't care for it.
Well, you want to go through the general consensus?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Ooh.
Let me pull it up.
Are there like highlights of quotes from reviews?
No, we posted basically like
So if you get on Instagram ever,
No.
which you don't do,
No.
you fucking motherfucker.
I don't have that.
he literally
phone.
texted us like a couple days ago, like, "Hey, which film is winning the vote or whatever?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even gonna go check it.
I didn't. What do you? I
You-
can't.
you can check on a
can't look on
browser.
it if you don't. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Instagram.com/there are too many movies.
Hey, guy that's on the show, how about you check us out sometime?
All right.
Follow us on Instagram, co-host.
All right, IMDb
Yeah.
is a 3.4 out of 10.
It's better than I expected.
Metacritic,
Ooh.
27
All right.
out of 100. And Rotten Tomatoes,
I'm gonna go with 0.
Chris?
I know what it is.
All right, it's 14.
Really?
14%.
That's astonishing.
Astonishingly high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So failure across the board, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say this was the best move on Britney Spears' part.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah. I don't
We
know.
need to do box office.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
All right,
I'm
let's do.
excited.
You want to get into news first?
Nah. Oh, well,
Nope. Yep.
Well, actually, no.
Wait, before we do that, I remember what I watched.
oh.
Jesus Christ.
Let's just start the fucking. Let's just do it again.
Hey guys, welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. I'm Chris Collins.
What'd you watch, Chris?
I've been watching The Great Hack. It's a documentary on Netflix about how the presidential election got completely fisted by this company called Cambridge Analytica.
Okay.
Basically, they took all our social media and weaponized us and
Fuck yeah.
got Trump elected. Also, they were basically responsible for Brexit.
Awesome.
So check that documentary out. It's pretty
Sounds
fucking
like-
nuts. Yeah,
yeah.
Sounds like the work of fucking. Yeah.
pretty much.
All right.
Who knew that we'd be getting so into politics on the Crossroads episode?
All right, so back to news.
Back to fucking. Nothing.
That's all.
Cool. All right, let's play a game.
All right.
Perfect.
You want
Box
to trust
office?
Alessa? I'm drunk. Do you want to try with Alexa? Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's
Does
like-
she have
that's a
music or
whisper.
no?
Music for the box office?
Yeah.
No, we're just going to ask her at the end of it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, God.
So, sure. Turn up.
Wait.
Mix the fucking soundboard.
That's not even.
Why is it never?
It starts at like a random volume every
Yeah,
time.
It really does. It really does. That's not me.
Yeah,
Fuck you
should-
guys.
Okay.
God damn it. Perfect.
Welcome to Box Office Mojo, where we guess is basically Price is Right for movie box office. So, Crossroads, starring Britney Spears.
All
Alex,
right.
you want to kick it off? How much did this movie cost to make?
To cost, I'm gonna go with like 7 million.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna go with $15 million.
Fuck. All right.
Britney Spears.
I'm gonna go with $3 million to make this movie.
Okay.
Okay.
2002. You guys need to take inflation into account, you idiots.
You idiots. I'm an economist.
I'm an economist.
Alexa, how much did Crossroads 2002 cost to make?
Crossroads cost an estimated $12 million to make. Did that answer your question?
Josh wins.
Yes.
Thanks
Damn.
for your feedback.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice. Good. Good
Look at
round.
me.
Wow.
Look at me.
Nice.
Take it in.
Hey, look at me.
Take it in.
Look at it.
Don't you love how cocky I am every single time we do this game, and then I'm always
You
wrong.
fucking
By the way,
stupid pieces of shit.
I literally have one box office like one time, and I hit it right on the nose. I don't remember which one it was, but anyways, I'm always like, "You guys, what the fuck?"
fucking
And
stupid.
I'm always off the mark, and I have an unreasonable overconfidence in this game.
You're like, I fucking got this shit.
Yeah,
You're like $12 million off.
Trained him
and
wrong. It's a joke.
Exactly.
You're $12 million off, and Chris is just like,
I won in my head. We trained him that winning is losing. Present.
you will kick my ass. Fucking, whatever that is.
My nipples look like milk duds.
All right. So now, how
Would
much?
love to watch Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh my god,
or,
I
Pao.
love that
Kung
movie.
Pao.
Still waiting on that sequel.
Oh,
All right. So let's do. How much did it make in theaters?
How much did it make in theaters? Yeah. Should we do Intense? This is the last one.
Do what you want, producer. Yeah.
okay.
How much did it fucking make?
This is Britney Spears in what year? 2001.
2.
I'm gonna have to go with like $110 million.
See, I laugh, but I'm gonna be wrong. I'm like, you idiot. Oh, me? I'll guess. I'll say 30 million.
30, 110.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with it made about $6 million.
Whoa. Okay. Alexa, how much did Crossroads make in theaters?
2002.
2002.
Crossroads grossed $37,200,000 in the United States and $61,100,000 worldwide.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
I'm the victor.
I am the victor.
I'm bleeding. Making me the
Yeah,
victor.
yeah.
Well, hold on, let me make sure that was Crossroads 2002.
Not with Ralph Macchio.
Yeah. Alexa, how much did Crossroads 1986 make in theaters?
Crossroads grossed $5,840,000 in the United States and
There are several Crossroads,
$5,840,000
You said
Ask her
worldwide.
2002.
He just said 86.
I said 1986.
And then the previous one.
Say 2002.
Alexa, how much did Crossroads 2002 cost make in theaters? She's like, I don't know.
She's like,
Alexa, I fucked it up. Alexa, how much did Crossroads 2002 make in theaters?
This might answer your question.
Come on.
The 2002 film Crossroads grossed $37,200,000
Yeah, bitch.
in the United States and
Yeah, motherfucker.
You're like, oh, I can't be wrong.
This is impossible.
No.
What's up, motherfucks?
Perfect.
Oh, shit, yeah. All right, so shall we do actor game? Britney Spears.
All right.
Oh shit.
Crossroads, I win.
Right.
Yeah, she hasn't done much since.
Let's do actor game Justin Long.
Oh shit. Okay, let's do that.
Tusk.
Accepted.
Crossroads.
Thinking about it. Dodgeball.
Oh, nice.
Dude, when he catches the beer, or tries to catch the beer. No, he grabs early and it hits his knuckles. He's like, it's those underrated improv choices I think ever.
Strange Wilderness.
Yep. God, that movie's good.
That's a good movie.
That is so fucking funny.
Jeepers Creepers.
Nice.
I'm just thinking of that scene. They're walking in the woods on a trail,
Oh, shit.
and a snake goes across the top of a branch, and he goes, "Oh shit, a porcupine!"
Yeah.
Oh. Or.
Hey, I haven't been thinking of any movies.
Yeah, me either. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Or when he's in that meeting. and-
God damn it, Chris.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop referencing funny moments from films.
Yeah.
I'm done. All right.
Do you remember?
Justin Long. I don't know. I'm out.
Zack and Mary make a porno?
Yeah. He's
Nice.
He's
Fucking
really
funny
good in that.
as
One of the
shit.
funniest cameos of all time. God, he's fucking funny as
He's
shit.
so funny.
Yeah.
He was in Yoga Hosers.
Nice.
Apple commercials.
You're out.
You're fucking out though.
I don't care.
Apple commercials.
That doesn't count anyway. If someone said that, I would say no. It's not a film. Shout out those commercials,
Ocean's
though.
8.
God, no.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8.
The prequel to Ocean's 11.
God.
Oh, wait. That wasn't a prequel. That was the woman version.
That was the Ghostbusters edition.
Yeah.
I don't think there is an Ocean's 8.
Yeah, it is. It's the women's.
It's like Melissa McCarthy and Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig.
Really?
In Rihanna for some reason.
Rihanna.
Isn't it Rihanna?
Rihanna. Aquafina's in it.
Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna's in that, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's
I
like
don't
the
know.
hacker.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know Rihanna the hacker.
Hacker woman.
Aquafina's in it. Oh, okay.
My face hurts from laughing.
Wait, you didn't have one, did you?
No.
You lost. Okay.
Oh, you lost, right? Didn't you? You lost, making me the victor, correct?
Making me the victim.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks for listening to this shit show of a podcast
Yep.
called There Are Too Many Movies.
This was Crossroads.
This episode was Crossroads. Shout out to our listeners.
Yeah, thank you for
Hey.
voting.
I fucking keep forgetting to say this, but follow us on Instagram, you fucking motherfucks.
Instagram is the most important.
Tell people, share clips. Tell everyone
Chris.
to fucking do it.
Hey, calm down, man.
No, dude, fuck that. I want more fucking listeners. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck our listeners unless we get us more followers.
Be nice to him, at least.
Shout out Skylar for this episode.
Thank you, Skylar.
Thanks, Skylar.